stopped now. But also, apparently they're still running for another minute 40, so I don't really know what's happening with the ads. Anyway, all being well, there shouldn't be some for another hour. Who knows? Right. I'm not going to jump straight in with the notes because we've got a lot to go through. There's 23 there, 22 there, 11 there, and we've got like 17 videos and stuff to watch. Also, I need to go back through some of these at some point because I kind of hadn't realised initially that you get more from these ones than you do from the when you actually see them. It's really weird. Alright. Where do we need to go? Apparently research site Gamma. Yes, hi, hello. How are we all doing? I'm hoping well.
It's the director.
It's confusing, a little bit frustrating at times, but I would say it's a good game, yeah. There's a zoop across there. Jesus Christ, that's bright. Okay, so we want to go across. What am I doing? I mean, I'm running everywhere and I got fast travel. Hey. If I can say anything, this right
Give
here
us a
is
call on the radios if you need help out there.
definitely why you should sleep. Right, so we want this one. So as a quick catch up, because I did a lot of this off stream. Oh god, how do I catch this up? So we arrived at the oldest house, which is the building that this whole game is like based in, which is somewhere up there, but also not. So the Hiss invaded the oldest house. We have fought our way through and shot off a slide projector that let the Hiss in. So the rest of the Hiss is locked out, but we've still got to deal with whatever Hiss is presently in the oldest house. That's a bit of an issue. Speaking of the devil. Yeah, we've got to deal with some Hiss that are presently in the building. We also have to deal with the astral plane, which, due to some slight issues, is presently intruding on the foundations of the oldest house, which, as I'm sure you can tell, is not a good thing. Yeah, one of the things I didn't stream was we chased down a rubber duck. Hey? Get out of here, mate. None of that funny business around here. Right. Okay.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The Floors crawl, walls slither. On the street, it's just another drab building.
Oh. It's an entire cave. I'm just looking at it like... Oh.
Is take the nail. End of the world.
So I can't let the hiss take the nail. Not a problem. I know how to handle them.
Okay. Basically, if you know of SCPs, you're kind of in the right ballpark. I died this time. Ow. Right, okay, I need to be careful of those down there. The big flashy boys. I'll let them handle the hiss. Ow. Mostly because I don't want to. Basically, those are just big balls of extraplanar nastiness. They seek out brain activity, and the best of my knowledge absorb it. Right. Is it this way? Yes, it is. We need to move before that thing catches up. Right. Right, so we can't go this way, I guess. Oh, then we are. I see, I see. Thank you, signpost. Yeah, there's I don't know how to describe it. Basically, there's a section of the astral plane which is causing a threshold that's colliding with the foundation of the oldest house, which is why we're here, because we have to kind of deal with that. And there's a boss that we had to deal with earlier called the Former. That may be related, it may not. Oh fudge. I keep forgetting that's not how you're closing that. Ooh. Oh, and that's the bit that saw. Okay. I saw like the bottom half of that earlier and I was like, I wonder how you get up there. Turns out that's how. Alright.
This is Director
director faded. I require backup at this location.
Oh, that tells me there's going to be a fight.
We're in this together.
Hello, guard one. Probably not I'm about to die self now. Yeet. Oh yeah, I really don't like fighting these guys. Because they kind of jump around places. They get like a truck. And they're just generally not nice to fight. Pop that guard out of it. Where'd they retreat though? There we go. Nice and sweet. Ooh. Well, I don't need to salvage those, but ooh. Right, which way are we going? Still going this way. Yep, need to go that way. I might not play Dredge for a little while, just because I was playing a bit more like last night, just because. Well, I finished all the stories, so like all there is for me to do now is collect fish, and it's pretty much just going back and forth, hoping that the fish that I'm after is an aberration, which more often than not is unfortunately not. Alrighty. Right, so we need to be careful of those. Yeah, unfortunately I've pretty much almost like 100% of it. Yeah, I'm not going down that way. Alright, cool.
Another etching.
Alright, what have we got to do for this one? Listen, hurry, meet. So that up there is the inverted pyramid, which is mostly what we've been dealing with. It's usually referred to as the board. Like a group of consciousnesses in the astral plane. What else is left attached to it? If anything. Oh, I'd like to attach to it. Alright, up we go. Maybe it was this side that I missed. There we go.
Hello?
But 2 holes slash lollipops. Danger, director, board, broken, deeper, understand. Rule of a new forbidden board.
Okay, what the hell is going on? Wait, I'm back here?
Is the former on our side now? Huh?
Wasn't my idea. Blame the eyeball.
The weapon is forbidden.
Former. Yeah, we've had our differences. But it is giving me something you won't.
So do we go the other path now? Yeah, okay. Right. Okay. I guess we can grow the crystals out the wall now. I wonder if let's just push it back in as well.
I don't like you deciding what I can slash can't have.
I appreciate these games. Oop. I thought that ended a lot sooner than it did. My eyes are struggling to process where everything is. Too much dark, too much shade. Can't control this, can't control your stats. Right. Just keep poking those out of the way. But it seems like the ones for like the powers is to create, the one for the gun is to destroy. Where's the one to create a platform? Is it just the next one long? Right, okay. Well, I'm just in time to start going down. Right, okay.
I'm getting pretty tired of being jerked around the astral plane. If you're listening, I want some answers.
We're going to be dealing with the former on this bridge. Maybe not dealing, but maybe conversing.
Hi there. It was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't. What are you getting out of it? So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable, whatever you are?
Both hungry.
Hungry? I mean, yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something. That's not what you meant, was it? Are you part of the board? Or used to be? Okay, so you split because the board blamed you for... Gotta be easier to play charades. Do I need to rescue someone?
Long
I don't know what I
pause.
expected.
No.
Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help, and, stay out of trouble.
There's a nail leech burger.
What is Former trying to tell me about the board? Should I trust either of them?
That makes me wonder if, like, the board's like... 'cause you mentioned nail and leech. What if it's like leeching energy or something from the oldest house? It could be concerning. I'll have a word with Emily when we get back to the nail.
Hey, try not to launch me, Director.
Right, that's slightly more built again.
The Rangers found a section of the containment sector in the caves, but no house shifts occur down here. Strange.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
Same way we did, I imagine. But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of persistence. Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only goal is consumption.
I'm sure there's plenty of goodies for them down here. The nail, for instance.
If the Hiss could corrupt the nail, I'm sure they would have by now. It must not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around. These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
They're pretty good at that. How did the Hiss get...
Same way we did.
Nope, we
Sure,
did that
there's
one.
The nail.
If the Hiss... It must be... These are the...
They're pretty good. So you've
Astral
never
Bleed.
heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. Clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off hidden areas is that they were likely sealed for good reason. But now no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
Any guesses why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed. This place is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house. Before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless. There's some signal interfering with my equipment, making it hard to get a clear reading. It's being emitted from the floor. Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
The astral plane is already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it.
Are we above the board?
So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yes, that is my understanding.
So, what's the connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
Not the prettiest metaphor.
I should get back out there.
I wonder if that's why
Agreed.
there's...
The astral bleed won't stop itself.
I wonder if this was damaged and that's why we keep having like
Don't be a stranger.
threshold issues. That can't be the case because... Well, I'll wait 2 happens. Alright, to the warehouse, I guess. That's kind of iffy going against the board, but at the same time, like, it's an unknown entity. Technically wearing its turf, and I don't know if they're actually friendly. I mean, we assume they're friendly, but even they've got good intentions, but we don't know for sure. They're like the Titans from World of Warcraft. They've got a perceived natural order of things, and they will fight to the death to preserve that order. Right, how do we get in there? Just like that, apparently. Right, okay, well that's power to stuff, I guess.
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
Okay, we've got another fight.
We're in this together!
That's around another that works. Splattered it like a fly. Alright. Well, if it doesn't want to give me enemies just yet, I'll offer research notes. Yeah, what we do know is that guess we need that letter maybe? Don't touch. Oh. Too late, buddy. Your hands. Hands can spread the mold. Alright. Yeah, what we do know about the former is it had interactions with objects of power. Or maybe it was just altered items. But those were like its connection from the astral plane to our reality. In a way.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? Looks so old. Hope will definitely want to see this.
Right. Not in there yet. So this side is open, so maybe we'll just walk it. Maybe it's not as open as I thought. Okay.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
What we've got here? Speaking moderate volume, no personal calls, no food or drink. No using photocopier for personal project, or the 3D printer, or bureau stationery. Okay. Feel like what we need is in here somewhere.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now. Like you. I spend my days investigating data. Work was
Don't know what that just powered, but I just powered something.
But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base.
I guess we're going to cross storage.
Alleghenian, call what you want.
I was hoping to go down that up, but whatever. It's fine, I guess. He's even active. No. The answer to that is no. Right, well, the one downstairs is active, at least. I guess we know the there you go, there's an active one. There is also an active one. Do you have something else we need to power up? Possibly. Possibly not. Guess I'll just yeet that there and head back down. Oh, tunnel access. Okay. I guess each floor with power we get more floor access. I wonder how long this didn't have power. Also kind of curious as to what made that noise. But also I hope it stays far away from me.
Entry day
You might be wondering why I'm like activating them and walking away. And whilst it would be remarkably easier to just, you know, listen to it now. I should be able to listen to them like all together later down the line. I don't even know if I need this box. I hope I do, but I don't know if I do. If I don't, then I've just been carrying a power box around for no reason. And it looks like I have been. Yoink. And you as well. Ow, ow, ow. Jesus. What else is left? Nothing. Cool. That hurt. A lot. Okay. It looks like there was some sort of tribe here worshipping a rather large entity. There's a lot of space eyes. Which, as we know, the worst thing to find is a gigantic thing with space eyes.
Who should I be listening to? Weird entity A or B? Or neither? Let's just stay the course for now. The Bureau's in danger. We know we need to repair the nail. The astral plane will break reality on my watch.
Here you go. Right. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to carry that thingy up there. Keep doing that. Alright. Alright, good to know, good to know. Still in the warehouse. Which means we might just... Oh my goodness, that is bright. Oh. But what are they shooting at? Yeah. Oh. we're just gonna claim another ally there. Okay, so somewhere in this cabin we're going to find another big rock. Oh, fudge. That doesn't look good. Yeah, another big rock with like the Yggdrasil markings on it. Because I am pretty sure that's what the oldest house is. Shoot through that. I'm guessing that did a funky beep because oh no, the elevator can get up here. Okay. And then how do I get to that to shoot it? No way I can go in from the top. Maybe I can shoot it when the bit like pokes out of the surface. Nope. Oh no, okay. Right, so there's one in there that I can't shoot apparently. Can I go off the top? Nope. Right, okay. So if I go back down this way, pretty sure there was an entry point below this. Right there. That looks like a gigantic hiss thingy. Right, this is going to take us down. Oh, it might be the wall actually. That like hiss barrier in there. Right, so I'm not allowed through there. Apparently I am. Okay, so can I not grab these lights now? Alright then. What about these lights? Nope. Right. We need to make his way back up because that didn't pan out as I'd hoped. So it seems like in there is his stuff, and I don't know how to deal with his stuff. There we go, that might work. Go for it. It might not, but it might work. I'll discount it, I'll at least try that. Right, okay. I wonder, why did I just jump straight in there when I couldn't get in anywhere? And well, the simple answer is, oh fudge, I forgot which floor I was on. This is not going to be good. Yeah, no. I might have been able to make it if I was close to that side. Oh, we'll be fine, as long as I don't run out of psychic juice. Right, fast travel, we want to go to that one? Maybe? Yeah, we went with this one. Yoink this. And then we'll send this further up. Just in case we still need it. Did not mean to let go of that. Right. Okay, this may be rough. Yep, very rough. Oh god. Right. Hey, yeah, we can do this. I just need to not be dumb. I say the thing that I've been trying to carry up into an area I can't actually see because of the light. Oh, that's quite far back. Okay. Neat. Right. So let me just yeet that there. And exactly where I need to yeet it. And into the hole. Like that. Right, okay. We're back here now. And what I need to do this time is not fluff it. Straight at the wall. Yeah, we made it, we're fine. Right, where's the hole I'm aiming for? Right in there. Lovely. That'll bring the elevator all the way up to where we are. Which opens the door on the other side. I can put this in. Which lets us go further up, potentially. If we aim at the wall... Hopefully that got rid of it. That looks like so much more hiss. Is that more appearing? I'm gonna need to go back down to check. That was something following me up. I don't think it appreciated me knocking this out. Right, how do we... I just... Got ball now. Can explode through that wall, okay. Right. That's where... That was nicely hidden because of the light. Like, it's so dark in that corner you could barely see the cracks. Or at least I could barely see the cracks. Alright, upper warehouse. There's probably going to be a hiss ambush up here. Because there were hiss following me up there, like that. And that. And that. And that.
There's the etching.
Right, that's cool and all, but is there a place for this box? Does not look like it. Okay, lovely. Alright. We touched the thing. Oh, Jesus! Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that. Ah, crap. Wait, where are you? You son of a gun, where are you? Yep, there it is. Ah, crap. Just what I don't want. Those guys got super regenerate. Right. Yeah, that genuinely scared me. I miss. You don't want to speak to the former. Already knew. Hey. What am I missing? Maybe it was that bit. Oh my goodness, right. Just gonna wait for it to all break again, and I can start again. Right, we good? Apparently not, okay. Still a bit on top, I think. Oh,
They sure changed their tune all of a sudden.
And
this whole board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way. Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do, but I've got my intuition. And you.
Jesus, ow. Rude. You're a wall, you know. You're not meant to explode. With his energy. All things. Okay, cool. Back to base camp, I guess. Crossroads, there you are. One sec, I need to find out what this notification is. I just noticed I've got a notification on Discord. Uh-huh. Right, so if we go
Situation's so dire. Why is
this way? Right. I've word with Miss Perp.
Jesse, you're back. So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do.
Shiny?
But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Look, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
And we found 2 already, so that's something. Oh. That makes a lot more sense than trying to glide over to there. Lovely. Alright, down we go. Yeah, that ain't him. Worth a shot. Alright, back up we go. so... I forgot for... Oh. Oh yeah, we've upgraded all the thingies, didn't we? Right, we can get rid of all of these. It'd be nice if there was like a mass deconstruct. But such is the way of things. These are flat damage, so we'll just get rid of them all. Right. Okay. What I think I'll do is I'll get these points spent. So we'll go through the hotlines. Where are we looking? I don't tend to use the shields. I grabbed that one because I was wanting to grab that one for a while because it was 8 points. I'll grab the other one. Lovely. Right, not the right. That is not the right button. Okay. I may have got 28, 11. Alright. Start with this one.
I snuck into the Foundation through a back door, I know. Had to get ahead of the hiss. Just a matter of bypassing the ritual protections. Luckily, the board's as distracted as the rest of the Bureau. I had to put on a brave face up there, but the situation is the worst I've ever seen. We're getting back on our feet, but we've already lost so much. Trench is dead. Darling is... somewhere. I'm the only one left. But I still have a job to do. Keep the hiss back. There's not enough HRAs to spare, so I'll have to make do with what I've got. Frankly, I don't even know what will happen if the hiss take the nail. Trench made it sound like it'd be the end of the world. He was never one to exaggerate. Well, orders are orders, even if they come from a dead man.
Right, okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, if the nail is the board's connection to the oldest house, then it would make sense if the hiss got control of the nail, they would get control of the oldest house. Somewhat. And that's not ideal. Right. Start with correspondence, why not? Right. File received. Thank you for the file. It's very helpful. I've re-archived it with the Blackrock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future, however, as my analysis of the newly discovered Blackrock variant is reaching a critical point. I hope that you'll be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately. Sure would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Regards, Research Specialist Dr. Carla Vaughn, Federal Bureau of Control. A Foundation accident. Oh dear. Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. Remember that Robert Ricardo fella we brought in as a special consultant to map the lower caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls. A strange black pillar at the center. That looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened there did number on our guest. Docs are taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days were over. I know we were careful to limit the guy's exposure to the non-ordinary, drugging him, carrying him through the upper floor, which was a real hoot, by the way. But we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in repelling or orienteering. Repelling and orienteering, I should say. Than subjecting more outsiders to the crap we deal with. I must always end up dead or loony. Marcus. FBC. Dean, send this to research for analysis. Ari, my precognitive powers. Urgent. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was given the solution to a staffing problem I presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and therefore must remain unclarified here, but I can assure you the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably preternatural. Paranatural even. You only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities and as such offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. You must utilize my powers for the greater good. Signed, Mr. Francis Bertram. Down here, some of you are curious why these sensory deprivation tanks, why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, the man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently, his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners. Or so the reports say. Or these tanks to test Dr. Tokui's tapes for ourselves. Plus, there may be some stress-relieving uses for this staff down the road. We could all benefit from some time in a dark enclosed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is. Furnace complaint. Harry, the furnace. Aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? Seems like a waste of a perfectly good fire. Gonna save you a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? The furnace even heating? And who's in charge of it anyway? It was lit, but I never see anyone tending to it. The noise it makes it. Isn't it a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one who hears that weird wheezing or whatever it is. So I should take a look at that thing. Up down for a replacement. Seen that janitor mopping around here? Isn't this a restricted area? Who gave him permission to come up here? How the crap did he get through the maze? Dr. Tan. Tom, you missed the good news. I'm sure the official memo will go out soon, but Northmore called an all hands at the crossroad to announce we're finally moving out of this hellhole and up into the house proper. The Bureau brass apparently solved the moving walls problem, or at least figured out a way to pinpoint where and when they happen. All I know is going up means goodbye darkness, goodbye weird lunches with that ex-Nazi scientist, and goodbye peeing into the pit. I know that was you, Barry. Northmore's ordering the foundation sealed as soon as we can haul out our stuff out. Somehow convince Ash to come with us. The other one kicking up a fuss. is long overdue. We've lost 11 men and damn near $10,000 in supplies moving between the entrance and the Foundation. And for what? Research? Ash is batty if he thinks everyone stay here and sift through more sand for him. Rusted iron flakes anyway. Did you know that? Breathing that in. Hello, Raya. How's it going down there? Going the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC. I also wanted to ask you how your coffee with Emily went. Star on the rise. Incredibly bright. Extremely intuitive. But I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together. Could learn from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I was admired that about you. Talk soon, Casper. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog. What do you think of this? You know that airplane we brought in? Like, the actual proper airplane? Guess who they made catalogue every individual piece of that plane to be examined for suspected altered status. I had to count every bolt, nut, piece of non-connected metal. That's just on the exterior of the damn thing. You know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make a plane? I do. Green. I don't know if you can see this because I don't know if I'm really here. I see a pen in my hand. Myself, but it's all wrong. Wrong angle is the wrong me, and it's all green. Out for the color green, everything turns green. Plus, don't let it get close, don't let it in. But if you do, no matter what, you do not speak to it. Please, I need you safe, Peggy. I don't want you to end up here too. I don't know where I've gone. Oh. Where everything. Dear scientist, dear science, there is a person in my pet salamander. He has human eyes. Why doesn't anyone else see him? I think it's like werewolves, but with every animal. We're dogs, we're cats, we're otters, we're butterflies, we're everything. There are people inside, and they can't get out. They're stuck in the animal. They're stuck in the animal body, but not all animals, but it can be any animal. My parents don't believe me. Have this happened before? I thought you would know. Sincerely. Beyond the main. Alright, we'll go through a few of these and then we'll take a short break to... oh, apologies. We'll take a short break from reading these to go to look at the multimedia stuff that we've got. No unique procedures required. The object is a guardhouse brand home safe. Weight measurements vary. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically gather items free from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by blank. Discovered in the basement of a home in blank, Ohio, the object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owners attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from the seams around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. Lovely. There's something in the safe, we don't know what it is, and occasionally it bleeds a lot. Lovely. Songmaster Jukebox. Item is to be kept in a secure location in the executive sector. Seek security order 239-A. The room must be sealed before usage to prevent unintentional transportation of staff. A classic 1950s jukebox made by Songmaster Entertainment Ltd. The jukebox was found with a single record inside titled A Song for the Others by blank. When this record is played in the object, anyone within earshot is translocated for as long as the album is playing. Those involved in the object's first known incident report being transported to a tropical beach. Exact location unknown. When this object is used in the oldest house, it only transports users to an area located in the recently manifested quarry threshold. Researchers theorize that this site's unique spatial density results in all transition materials gravitating to its position, as has been observed by other Bureau equipment. The other house's unique nature could also be having an effect on the object itself. This object is not bound to any known individual. Attempts by Bureau staff to bind it have resulted in blank and should not be attempted again. Containment procedure blank. The object is a blank with a vertical tray. The object creates blank. See Dr. Darling presentation 2.6.1 for more details. The only blank to successfully produce this effect resulted in the capture of blank. See Dr. Darling presentation 2.6.3 for more details. Object has not been successfully bound. The para-utility of this object does not require binding. Background discovered when the Bureau responded to blank. See AWE-24 case file for more info. Many of the accompanying blank were blank. See files on P6-P7 for details. The entirety of the blank was transported to the Bureau for examination to find additional blank or other altered materials. So basically what happened there was there was an incident in Ordinary, which, I know, weird name for a town. This is just for anyone present on the stream that maybe missed a lot because I kind of recorded a bunch offline. Anyway, so P6 and P7 are Jessie and her brother, Dylan. So what it says there with the many of the accompanying blanks were blank is many of the accompanying slides were burned because Jessie burnt a bunch of them. There was only one slide that remained, and unfortunately that led to where the hiss are. And hopefully that slide got burnt, but unknown. Albany summary. A response team was dispatched to a possible AWE in progress at blank Albany. The scene, the team encountered and retrieved AI-63, that's altered item 63. The Bureau discovered numerous online messaging boards regarding loud noise coming from an abandoned shipping warehouse belonging to the Blank Corporation. Local law enforcement had discovered numerous bodies in various states of mutilation in the vicinity. This, along with noises, were considered to be evidence of a werewolf, due to the fact that they only occurred on the last 3 full moons. Field Agent Blank accompanied a squad of Ranger trainees to the site as a form of field training. the likelihood of a genuine AWE was considered low. Despite this evaluation, the team encountered a highly volatile altered item, which they successfully retrieved, and that was a hand chair, if I remember correctly. Albany, AW 229. Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered a box of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated the noise, a blank along the south of the building caused it to collapse inwards. Wooden crates in accelerated physical blank from blank rendered field agent blank and 2 of the trainees unconscious. The others escaped warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble they found AI-63 at the origin of the blank, attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming by the communications department was required. So that was Arish, I believe, and like a group of like trainees. And because it was a presumed werewolf thing, they all got like silver bullets to like wear, which, yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Alright, Bright Falls. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found in the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of blank memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Yep. So she was trapped for like 2 weeks, I think. 1 or 2 weeks. Whilst Alan found his way to write her out of the dark place by taking her place. Anyway, notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, unfortunately dead, Dr. Emil Hartman, fortunately dead. I referred to Creator's Dilemma and the file RE, the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as potential para-utilitarian. The Prime Candidate Program file for more details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York and Olympia. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Click. His name sounds familiar. I think that's the guy that dies at the start of Alan Wake 1, like right at the very start. He like, you're in the dark place, sort of. I'm honestly not sure if it's just a dream or if he's actually in there. But Clay guides you towards a house, I'm pretty sure. The door shuts behind you when you get in, and Clay gets killed by, I think, just some generic taken. Right, Sterling 70. A paranormal object appeared in the field outside the town of Sterling, Colorado. billboard advertising blank. No civilians were injured, though a family dog has been reported as missing since the event. Local authorities arrived at the scene and began issuing orders over a monitored line of communication, using several watchwords flagged by the Bureau, including blank. Bureau agents from the regional office were dispatched and arrived 2 hours after the local police. The situation was contained and analysis began. Bureau research staff arrived the next day and examined the object. After blank days of evaluation, the object was lifted into the enclosed truck with built-in BlackRock panels and relocated to Bureau headquarters via the subway transit system, loading into the oldest house. Right, Sterling, AW46. Local witness report. A bright flash in the field, approximately blank. No noise accompanied the light. Authorities had assumed the object fell from the sky, but our examination found the object actually manifested there, vaporizing the soil around it in an intense spherical blank, which possibly explains the light seen from the town. The object is a hollow sphere made of a stone-like material. Structural analysis of the material does not blank on record. The sphere has a broken portion as if something blank from the object. The object has been inactive since arriving at the Bureau. The Communications Department officially stated to the press that the object, a small meteor, by using the America Overnight program to blank the episode 92. Now, this AWE will be studied in the containment sector until the spherical object is deemed safe to be transferred to the investigations sector. Oy. Oy, oy. Alright. Time for the anchor. BlackRock paneling successfully prevents manifestation of the sphere. A Trotman-style anchor made of iron, wooden stock. Surfaces rusted in places, weighs 3,789 pounds. Lubs. The item generates a persistent blank sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. This sphere is always generated at a precise point in relation to the item, specifically blank horizontal feet and blank vertical feet from the blank of the anchor. Yes, that's from the center. 4/25/1980. Ranger First Class was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit with dedicated oxygen line at blank AM EST. After 10 minutes and 30 seconds inside the sphere, blank's oxygen line was cut. The sphere is bordered by at the sphere's border by an unseen force. All agents in the room during blank's entry into the sphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, and loss of fingernails within an hour of one another. Ranger Blank had been declared MIA, presumed dead. Get well balloon, okay. The item was used in the children's ward of a local hospital in Blank. Witnesses do not recall where the balloon came from. Therapy dogs, part of a program called Blank, meant to comfort the sick children, were noticeably attracted to the item. They reportedly jumped at the item, licking it when they could. Children claimed the dogs began walking through the halls of the hospital at night, howling in a low pitch. One child described the sound as singing. A few days later, the dogs were all discovered dead, a dark substance leaking from their blank. The hospital staff called local authorities, who called the CDC. Bureau agents intercepted this call and arrived at the scene within blank hours. The item was taken for evaluation along with the remains of the dogs. Ugh. Game Hammer per note mandates 8.a. This document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. Oh dear. No method for suppressing the item's thaumaturgical effect is yet known. To prevent infection by proper safety goggles when handling. Safety gloves when handling. The item is a wooden mallet from a High Striker carnival game. The long wooden handle extends from the head. The item infects any organic material with an unknown disease upon making physical contact. The effects of this disease are similar to leprosy, but develop at a much faster rate. Within a matter of days, tissue loss develops in limbs closest to the point of infection. While the disease itself has not claimed any lives, secondary infection has resulted in numerous deaths. Content procedure unknown. Description: a ceramic beckoning cat figurine, common lock object found in Japan storefronts, the Japanese storefronts. Following is a list of the items observed altering effects. Non-corporeality, affinity for specific human behavior, and minor physical movement waving its arm. Multiple simultaneous incarnations of this item have been observed. Whether these are independent altered items acting uniformly or replicated instances of AI-48 is unknown. How the item originally arrived at the oldest house is unknown. It was first discovered sitting on the director's chair. It was immediately contained in a Panopticon cell. The next day, an agent noticed 2 additional figurines had appeared. Hours later, all 3 vanished. The items have been sighted throughout the Bureau, appearing while agents perform blank tasks. It's theorized that fulfilling certain unknown criteria will encourage the items to appear. Present location is unknown. Ay. Waste mannequin. No known procedures for preventing the item's effect. Update 390. Lining the item's cell with the newly discovered black rock has yielded positive results. As with other altered items. Wire and fabric waste mannequin. The base and the head are made of stained wood. The item duplicates. The trigger for this behavior is unknown. No correlation can be found either in either the number of duplications that manifest during an episode of the duration, or the duration of which they last before disappearing. Right, I'm going to take a short break to watch some of these because quite frankly I'm struggling to read stuff at the moment. So I'm going to mute myself and we're going to watch through a bunch of these.
I'm Dr. Casper Darling, and this is my final message. It's not the end. But after this, I won't. I exposed myself to Hedron resonance fully. It is... It's changing me. I've seen... I've been shown so much. Slidescape 36 was where Hedron stopped the spread of another. It's terrifying. It really is. It's another source of resonance. Trench was exposed to this other. It will now spread. I've done everything I can to stop it. The Hedron resonance amplifiers. I don't know if it'll make a difference. I won't be here when it happens. I should have told him any more. I'm being sent one more lesson. Something wonderful, I think. Yes. Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape, the part that we can perceive. I honestly think there's the resonance it emits, the frequencies. We've never seen anything like it. We've built a container for it, and we brought it in. This changes everything. It's beyond our understanding. We have brought so many questions with us through that hole in the wall. I will dedicate... I'm never going home. Okay. The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Only one slide remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before we could intercept. The text on it, color slide film, this side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of Slidescape 36 bears deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude, outstretched fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf. And radios don't work. Correction, a resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance. Trench's medical tests show nothing amiss. August 4th, 1964, we discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Reminder, the Bureau does not have windows. If you notice a window, immediately close your eyes and make your way to the nearest safe room. You are permitted to fashion a blindfold from an article of clothing. Any resulting lapse in dress code will be excused. Thank you for your attention.
Guess you need to avoid windows.
Squad Captain Lopez, reporting on Expedition 17B. At the formation now, visually, no distinction from the previous visit. The link detectors are still standing. One arch has a light flashing, so we're gonna give the area once over. Then we'll head back. Lopez out.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious.
Oh, that's when we were looking into the mold, okay.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird...
I don't know why he's jumping back
Ramsey,
one.
Ranger Captain, note 7.28. Wait, 6, 7, whatever. Still in the thresh mold. Ollie's straight up eating the vegetables now, cause, well, why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin'll turn green. Green like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find now? Oh, so good. Oh, need more.
That's them turning into mushroom people.
You're listening to America Overnight, now in our 29th year, lifting the veil between fiction and reality. Thank you for staying up with us. I've been getting a lot of calls about this meteor in Sterling, Colorado. There are reports of a large spherical container that crash-landed in a field outside town. Some government people reportedly took it away. Now, we happen to broadcast from Colorado, and Sterling isn't far. I drove down myself to check it out with members of the America Overnight team. I don't need to tell you, it wasn't long before we found pieces of metal debris scattered in a field. Listeners, this is yet another instance of an unidentified flying object, or UFO, entering our airspace and crashing. That the government took away the evidence under cover of darkness only compounds the fact that these are more than likely visitors from beyond our planet, or dare I say, solar system. Head on over to our website to see pictures of the spacecraft pieces we uncovered. And while you're doing that, our sponsors would like your ear. America Overnight will be right back.
Lovely. Threshold Kids rejected episode. That's the one I found in the astral plane. Well, so just be careful interacting with astral entities. Well, that was slightly horrific.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
I've got there's a really cool song from when you go through the ashtray maze, take control. You then get sent down to Foundation. You get the Heroes Tango, which is what we open stream with today. Oh, got to hit record. It's alright, I can just grab the VOD, I suppose. Alright, the ash tapes. Log 1 discovery.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither, it's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How do we miss it? Northmore. Acting director Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried. He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son, the supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold. It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol, placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns. But it is the perfect lure for someone like him. Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ranted about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Oh, we don't even know the rules. "28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hyligalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Interesting.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning a pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
The board.
Every day plus 86. There's been a change. Hercules and Mabel, id numbers 3 and 11 attacked my staff today. 2 fatalities. 3 if you count Mabel. She was always so kind. As a result, we are abandoning the Foundation. Northmore gave the order to transfer our resources to the upper floors, Now that my control points allow us to safely come and go from the New York streets, did I forget to include that fact in my previous logs? I've been so busy. Using the arrays I made. Control points have been established throughout the oldest house. Excuse me if I don't sound excited, it's just... A few months ago, I would have been overjoyed to leave the Foundation. But now I realize I've grown fond of it. There's something deep in the stone here, deeper than that watching presence. Something warm. I feel it needing me. I won't go. I'll refuse. Northmore won't be happy, but so be it. I'm starting to see him for what he is. An impotent storm. Father Shade in a cheap suit.
I'm gonna have to read this one because it was already on unread and I don't want to lose it. The item was last owned by Madame Blank, an operatic performer from Berlin. After her career ended in a public scandal, she relocated to Blank, Maine for reasons unknown. With her came the trappings of her old life, including this item. Locals report that she rarely left her home in the short years she spent in Blank. After her death caused by Blank, they held a public auction of her belongings. She had no known relatives. Various conflicting first-hand reports exist, but testimonies provided by witnesses of the event do contain some common elements. Almost every witness saw numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling outside. Some witnesses saw bright lights. Some reported pitched singing. These are all unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized for various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents were dispatched upon seeing an article regarding these events during the Bureau's daily scans of national periodicals. The item was quickly identified and brought to the Bureau. Right, so we've got 9 more in there. We've got 28 in there. So there is actually one. Oh, it's probably this one. It's probably the ashtray and cigarette. The object is a steel ashtray with a maze engraved on its bottom. An ever-burning cigarette rests in it. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to create a maze of shifting corridors without adjusting the dimensions of space around it. This maze forms wherever the object is placed. Only the binder can navigate the maze, though they may allow others through. The object is currently bound to direct a trench. The item was discovered at Blank by a team of rangers sent to a care facility for the elderly that had become the centre of numerous missing persons reports. Local authorities had also disappeared inside after responding to reports. Agent Blank discovered the object in the blank, which indicates it was the source of the disappearances. The whereabouts of the missing persons are still unknown, though they are presumed to be lost in the maze. Oh, so many Bright Falls things. Anywho, would have probably
I wasn't trained to go into the astral plane.
push forward a bit more. Yeah, we got the board, a bunch of people, and you got the former down there. We're gonna have to try and go through here, I guess. Right, so this is just like a sealed area. Going non-Euclid. Right. So there is that one all the way over there, but I'm pretty sure we have one over this side too.
Don't be a stranger.
There's a wall there. Gary? Just how that shows. Like there's a way in. That is not high enough for that. Oh, that's probably why. There were hiss. Yeah. That's why they were shooting at it, okay. So alongside having to contend with the hiss, there's also like astral entities just like filling around. Some of them we can't really damage, like the orbs, the awfully flashy orbs. But to decrypt. Right, so I actually need to be kind of careful now because I always forget just how much damage the hiss do when you get close range. There we go. Heard that one coming. Heard it with a triangle, boom. Oh, that's what the point of this was. How does... Where does it want me shooting it? Because... Ah, there we go. Okay, so that gets us out here now. That feels like it should have like a door in it or something. Yeah, well.
This area looks newer. Is it from the upper floors? There's something behind that hiss barrier.
Where else have you got? That's not the kind of crystal I can break. Oh, I found the cat. Oh. I didn't realise I'd taken out all the hiss things. Oh, control point. The lighthouse at Bright Falls for a second in this one. How do we get in? Really? Through the window.
Send a ranger out. Director's orders.
What was up here? This was a room that we just burst into. That's
Yes,
fine.
are in for it now.
Right. That game's terrible. I'll do. Snipers. I think that meant that you got a kill, because I just got progress. You can probably see that. Oh. That was fortunate. Fair enough. Okay, I don't know what I just picked up. I don't know what I just interacted with. But what I do know is that was a good reference. Looked a bit like a prison cell. Notice there was a poster on the wall. I was like, what if it's like that one movie? Yeah, that's a sound that I've not had to hear in quite a while.
Someone call a plumber.
But no one's around here now.
It does not want me to land on that bit. Get rid of those. Anything hidden up here? That is a door. Door to doom. Doom! Right, okay, so that does nothing. Right, cool. That is completely fine. Leads to the astral plane. Lovely. Alright. Let's go straight across the bridge. So there's definitely more of a hiss presence in this area, as demonstrated by the hiss. Okay. Lovely. Right. What have we got here? Things, we have stuff. I go through that window. I'll have to go through this side. No, 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 okay. Lovely. Open this door too. We can open that.
You're listening to America Overnight, a beacon in the darkest recesses of possibility for more than 29 years.
Right, we'll listen to that one fully later as well. There's a box in the pick it up. Hold on, sorry, I need to get a print screen of this. There we go. Send that to my friend. I like it when they put stuff like that in. Like the little blockade that they had there. It's all like a... sorry, it's not like a little progress check. Like... if someone like hacked their way through to this point, we wouldn't be able to get past that because you'd not have the ability to break the things. Alright, what's this one?
Warning. Altered item detected in Transport Bay. Access is prohibited for safety regulation 18.A.
Okay. Sounds like we've got an altered item to deal with. Further up. Oh, if there is, I can't see it.
So that's the altered item. Looks pretty secure. No power. Typical. I should hire someone who builds smaller machines.
Right, so that just leads back here, that's fine. Oh, hopefully that doesn't cause a problem. Alright. I should be able to throw the stone now. Considering the altered item, which The reason I wasn't allowed to go that way is now gone.
Material detected in area. Personnel may now safely enter. Have a Bureau full day.
Ah. That just sounds horrific. Lovely. Right. Right, where am I think? Should just be straight on though. Oh no, I can't do that. Right. Guess we're going up this one. Body clip. Oh, we can listen to whatever that is later on. That sounds just like it was looping, saying Brian's movie then. Brian. There we go. Yes, that's that door, lovely. Transit access, okay.
Properly trained. Guess I pass. I am very properly trained.
Right, where's this lead? Apparently up. Right, okay.
I remember that camera. How the hell did it get out? Are they his shooting movies now?
Oh, okay. Alright.
To that camera and step on it.
I like this. I don't quite understand, but you know, I like it. Ow. Oh, second train, okay.
No way am I sharing the spotlight with kids.
I like this music. This is nice music. Brilliant, come on.
Thought you could lose me, huh? Where'd my dog go?
Grab it, push the hiss out.
Almost had it.
This right here is why I appreciate Remedy games.
You're too tall for this guy.
Ow. Get out of here. Cleanse it.
back? Did that really just happen? It felt like a dream. Or maybe a bad movie.
Okay, so that seems to not actually go any further that way. Yeah, well, I'm gonna try again just because I'm... Oh no, no, that actually is just, it just ends there. Right, okay, so what we need to do is missions. So we are searching for the thing that's somewhere in here. And it's probably a lot earlier than where we are. Considering we're like practically by the exit. Oh, there's something over that way. Guessing we're about to find out what it is. Oh Christ. I should have expected that as soon as I saw Morg. Oh my god, it's that.
Movie magic, but don't forget about the you magic. Until next time.
Probably shouldn't be destroying evidence. Search. Sure is fine.
Hiss got in. Boom. The nail. Pile of smoking rubble.
Marshall blew up the nail? What the hell was she thinking?
I am going to need to listen to that one because... Oh, more info on what just happened there.
The hiss got in. The Foundation is overrun. I was out of time and out of options. I took all the C4 I could get my hands on and strapped it to the nail. Boom. A desperate move. But it's better off in pieces than in enemy hands. Trench wouldn't be thrilled. He always said how vital the nail was. How it was the Bureau's duty to protect it. Bullshit. Those years spent in the director's chair warped his priorities. In the end, he valued order over people, the advice of invisible voices over that of old friends. He lost sight of who he was. The board made sure of that. But I did my duty. The hiss can't corrupt a pile of smoking rubble. My last act as head of operations. I'm done. At least I could take those bastards down with me.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry, Marshall, I'm kind of reassembling.
Alright, this is the last one.
Probably shouldn't be, but...
I can't believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the nail. and she thought I wasn't ready.
I get the feeling that you're about to do something really stupid. Right, you know what? Wait for all to regenerate, so that I can attempt to deal with it bit by bit. Got one there. One. There we go.
There. Easy as pie.
Fuck! But that's the last one. I fixed it, didn't
They're fighting up there. Yeah, something tells me there's a fight happening up there. That Pokemon was like probably about to do something really dumb. Oh fudge, that's not good.
Oh, thank God. What the hell was all that? Things should be better now, not worse. Emily will know. I hope.
Mission at the pyramid, okay. But notice the only thing missing from this is a triangle.
Director?
What did you do? What is causing these tremors?
I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped.
Look, it has stopped. The nail is repaired. But we have a new problem. My analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the astral plane. Or possibly a vessel containing the astral plane. Or both. Either way, right now both dimensions are vibrating at completely incompatible frequencies. The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable. It's going to destroy both planes.
I messed this all up. Maybe Marshall was right to destroy the nail. I should have left it in pieces.
No, then the astral plane would still be leaking in. Sometimes there's no right answer, Jesse. We need more information.
No. I need to fix this, now. I'll figure something out.
No, we should really make a plan. The tremors are originating from directly below us, but we don't know what...
Perfect. I'll head down and take care of whatever's going on. Just do what you can from here.
Jesse, you can't just...
I have to, Emily. I'm the director. This is on me.
Right, okay.
I hope I know what I'm doing.
No point heading down without, full health. Ooh. Never use this ability, but might as well spend the points. Oh yeah, I can hand this in now. Six useless. Hey. 35. Fortunate. All these as well. Alright, cool. Oh. Time to go fix a problem, I guess.
Just the top of the nail? How much deeper does the foundation go? The crystals are growing like crazy here. It's almost like they're trying to stop me.
Astral spike. HRA was damaged. The board said it.
When Marshall blew up the nail, the board attacked her. I don't fucking like it.
The board attacked Marshall for breaking the nail. Oh. That's Marshall, isn't it? Yep.
Marshall? You're alive.
Soon you will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red we are.
God damn it.
Inverted is made right.
You fuckers take everything. I am not letting you take this.
Inexplicably, you've always been the new you. You want this to be true.
She can destroy the crystals.
Yes.
Out of ammo?
Robots. Jesus. Ow. I wonder if there's a checkpoint in the fight, like, as soon as he sends in assistance. If not, that is rough. Also, sorry if I've not been talking too much. Kind of sleepy. Okay, so we've got to go back down the hole. You know what? Why not? With me. I can't really use any of those. Can't use that one though, unfortunately. Kinda screws over like my other stuff. Yeah, well, sod it. That's the lowest one. As long as we hit things. Got to go through this bit again. I wonder if the board got like hiss corrupted. Former is trying to help those. But they just like disagreed on the way something was handled. Didn't realise this was here the first time.
Nobody else hears the
This is the director. I need backup at my location.
Too full of lies.
The Hiss are in for it now.
But you have no idea.
Flanking maneuver.
Trigger.
Flank now.
Oh, that was Marshall. Now.
The nail is corrupted. Explains why the board wasn't answering and what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her. I could have saved her, but I can still save everyone else. Well, fuck you too.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
Oh. That's that, I guess. I do not remember which direction we came in from. Right, there's a bit of a gap, which means it should have been down this way. Right? Okay, that's caved in. How do I get out? Hello? Lord, how do I get out of here, please? Oh, what if it's... feels like it's not. Right, okay, so it's not over here. Ah. That was the former.
The nail is secure. The hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the Foundation, but at least it stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse. Did you ever find Marshall?
I did. She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go. I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming. But I promise, I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her Bureau together? I thought I know how to handle things, now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau. It should be one that serves our goals, not the board's. Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
Okie dokie. Track that, we'll track this one. Over any bed use. I never actually used the melee, so there's no point grabbing that one. I'll buy these. That's 3, 6, no, 15, 21, 25. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, I do believe that will be it for now. So thank you very much for watching. I shall catch you next time. Bye now.